Hi again. Now, let's continue our exercise. Now that we found these three numbers, our EV, PV, AC, we can easily calculate all other variances or performance indexes. There are four calculations, basically, you have to remember. First ones are variances. So, with a bigger font. That's CV, which is a cost variance, is equal to. Then we have SV, schedule variance. Then we have and two performance indexes. So that's CPI, SPI, that's cost performance index, that's schedule performance index. Now, in all these calculations, we have to use our EV, PV, and AC. Now, when it comes to cost variance, you always think about cost. For the cost, we have actual cost. But in all these equations, first we have to write EV. Doesn't matter which one, we start with EV. For all of them, EV. EV. Now, the word variance means difference. So difference between two numbers must be minus. Here also minus. Index between two numbers, performance index, is a division. Here's a division. Now the only question is, until this point, you can learn everything by heart. Like this is CV, cost variance, because it is variance, these two are because of variances, they are minus, because there are two indexes, that's division and division. And always we start with earned value. For first one, we have to use AC, because actual cost, as the names are similar. You can look like it can be a good tip for you to remember them, which one to use where. And for EV, we have schedule and we have plan. And those words also are somehow similar, planning and scheduling. Same goes here. So AC, here's PV, and these are the formulas. And if we plug in the numbers for day 5, that will be 425 minus actual cost 400, which will be 100. Why 125? And here 425 minus 300, and that will make 125. For this one's 425 divided by 400 makes something. Let's calculate what it makes. 120 divided by 400, 10625. And 425 divided by 300. Right? Yeah. That will make 142, approximately 142. Yeah, these are the indicators. So remember, here this results must be more than 0, and this results must be more than 1. Both of them, not both of them, but for first ones, for example, it can be 0. 0 is good. 0 is good in a sense that you are doing everything perfectly according to your plan. And here, if both of them are 1.0, 1.0, that means that you are doing everything perfectly according to your plan. If it is more, then better. Here also, if it is more than 0, it's better. Here is more than 1, it's better. Now, having these numbers in our hand, we can calculate our budget. Let me see that one. This, estimate at completion and estimate to complete. For estimate at completion, we have estimate at completion is equal to BAC, budget at completion, divided by CPI, which is 800 divided by, what is our CPI? 1.25, which is 800 divided by 753. 753 approximately. And the next one is ETC, estimate to complete, is ETC is equal to EAC minus BAC. And that is 753 minus 800, and that makes minus 47. What does it mean? So it means that this way of doing things, like this way of doing things until now in our project, gives us a prognosis, a forecast for the end of project, that if we will keep everything doing as we're doing, then we will have these numbers, first of all, for CV and SV. Second of all, we will have these index numbers, CPI and SPI. And lastly, we will end up, we will finish our project not with 800 as we planned, but with 753 euro or dollar, whatever it is. And ETC, estimate to complete, means that we will have to spend 47 euro or dollar less than we planned. This is nothing more than just the difference between your planned budget and your forecasting costs, estimations, or estimated costs. Okay, let me put it this way. And that is basically it. So if you have such a question in the exam, he will not and cannot actually ask us to fill these empty tables because we don't know what actually happened. But we can draw the graph and make a forecast, and forecast will be something like this. So we have a point here, like 753, and that will be like this. Actual cost will be 753 by end of the project. It will be, let it be like this and this. So something like this. You draw and you explain that, okay, so if we'll go as we are now, then we'll end up with